and here's another tip for guys who want to be in the content creation game. You have to be able to adjust and adapt. Trees don't grow to the sky. You can't do the same kind of content forever and ever and ever and, continue to go up. You're going to have to make changes. You're going to have to make strategy changes. You're going to have to adjust and evolve.
Yeah.
You guys have done that plenty of times, and I've been a little slow to evolve. That's probably why I've fallen off a little bit. Being shadow banned and reporting all that doesn't help. But yeah, I mean, I'll take some accountability for, and of course, I just made the move and everything. So there are many, many factors involved. But I think one thing that you need to be ready for is you have to be able to adjust. You have to have a curveball, in other words, if that makes sense.
That's a good point. All right, what's the next one? Trevon Suki. We have here, he says, fantastic collab per usual. Glad to see you on the podcast again, Mr. Sharp.
Thank you.
Appreciate the wisdom from y'all tonight. It all made the YouTube journey / dream less daunting and attainable. Yeah, bro.
It's not easy.
It's not easy, yeah.
Like, listen, oh God, I mean, this shit is fucking hard, man.
Yeah.
It's so hard. Like,
because it looks easy on paper.
It does.
Oh,
like,
just get it from a camera. Film some content.
Listen, look, it's like if you have a smartphone and opinion, you can. The only nigga I know that had nothing but a smartphone and opinion who grew up was Alpha Male Strategies, but he is the outlier. Other than that, and even he knew what the fuck he was talking about. But this, guys, and I'm not trying to discourage anyone from doing what you want to do, but just understand, I'm not going to use soft words. This is challenging. No, this shit is fucking hard, and if you ain't built like that, you're not going to last long. So just understand. You might be interested in this, but you're going to have to understand that this is not for most people.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be a content creator until they're a content creator.
Yeah, there's a game being played at all times.
Yes.
You got to know how to play the game.
That's right. That's exactly right. Yeah, you have to know how to trust the right people and all that good stuff. So.
Yep. What's the next one, Bills? Ken Rose, 07.
Hey!
Thumbs up.
All right.
Donovan's guys.
He never says anything. He always just supports. So
man, a few words, huh?
Yeah. Few words, lots of emojis.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's very normal. I've seen Donovan.
Yeah.
Typical.
Ken Rose is the man, dude.
All right, that's it for now. All right, Donovan. So listen, we covered the basis, for example, the beginning stages. All right, you need 250 videos minimum to do collaborations.
Yes.
Have a schedule for content.
Yes.
Have things in place where you actually make the content that you love and care about, right? Now, let's say, for example, how do I go from, let's say, 5K subs to 10K, then 100K, then a million?
One word: consistency. And I remember when Myron used to come on my show, he used to talk about fitness, and the one thing that always stuck in my mind, your plan has to be consistent, which causes adherence. You have to have a schedule that you can consistently keep. YouTube, Rumble, it prioritizes consistency. People need to know when to find you. They need to know where to find you and when to find you. And what you really have to do as a content creator is you have to create a schedule in your fans' mind, right? Because all around the world there are different time zones, but if you're on at the exact same time every day, I think that's the quickest way to grow. Because, dude, I did TSR Live at 4:30 Eastern for like 3 years. That's when I shot to the top. Then when things started to tail off, I moved it back a little bit, called TSR Primetime. Then, I went up a little bit more. I've never done a late night show because I lived on the East Coast, but now I live in Reno. I live on the West Coast, so now I can start live streaming at 6, which is 9 o'clock on the East Coast. And again, I'm hoping that will sort of reinvigorate my channel. But the quick answer to your question, the biggest way to blow up is consistency. You can't stream on Monday and then Thursday and then no. It's got to be the same time. It's got to be the same days, the same time. Absolutely. It's got to be the same times. It's got to be the same day, same time, all the time.
I would argue if you're clean, you make good content, and you're consistent, the algo will actually reward you for that.
Yes. Yeah.
But obviously, us for shadow ban. So
the algorithm will reward consistency.
Yeah.
Not that it doesn't reward engagement and quality, but if you want a superpower in the YouTube game, consistency should be your superpower.
Good point.
Yep.
All right. So let's say doing the beginning steps, doing that as well, but things are taking forever, bro. It's been almost 6 months. I'm still at 40K subs.
Is that all? 6 months? Let me give you a little tip, man. Listen, you gotta play the long game. You gotta play the long game. In order to be, and I know the internet makes everything look microwave, like overnight. Nothing. Like, it's funny. They see an overnight meteoric rise because you'll see a creator go from 10,000 subscribers to 50,000 in a month, and people think that that's the norm. But what you don't see is that person is grinding their ass off behind the scenes. They're live streaming every day. They know what they're talking about. They're passionate about what they're talking about. They genuinely want to help people. But you got to play the long game. If somebody comes to me, man, Donovan, man, I've been at this for 6 months. I mean, like, what's the problem? My answer is, like I said, is that all? Because if you want to do this, you're gonna have to understand that this is, it honestly might be a lifelong commitment. You might not do it for a lifetime, but you got to be prepared to do it for a lifetime.
I watched Mr. Beast's interview a couple months ago. He spoke about doing YouTube for 7 years before he blew up. And I was like, wait, 7 years?
Yeah.
Doing content, not getting no views. And I'm like, all right, I don't know too many people that would stick through doing YouTube, getting no views for seven years.
Yeah.
That to me is commitment. But then again, it paid off. Look who he is today.
And the reason why he kept doing it, even though he was on YouTube for 7 years, is because he loves what he does. Exactly. And listen, man, the reason I do what I do is because I wish I had a Donovan Sharp when I was coming up. You know, that's the way I look at it. And I derive immense satisfaction from people telling me, you changed my life. Dude, you will never know, like, the money and everything is great, but you will never know the ecstasy that comes with grown ass men telling me, hey man, you changed my life, or I've been watching you since 2017 or 2020. Oh, well, you're right. Pause. See, I'm always late. I remember my very first appearance on Fresh and Fit. I had no idea what cap was.
Oh yeah,
right. Yeah, I remember. I was like, yes, and don't cap. You know, I'm an old guy. What are you gonna do?
Hey, it works, man. You make it work, bro.
I try.
So listen, I'm all for staying in the game, keeping that longevity going, be consistent. Now let's bring in hate channels attacking you while you're on the way up. Because let's say someone wants to be an RP creator, right? We handle it very well because we're used to this type of hate. But let's say someone's watching from inside out and wants to get into this. What are they looking forward to?
You need to look forward to the haters, because when people put out hit pieces about you, what do? They come to your channel and they comment. Doesn't matter what it doesn't matter what they are commenting. The point is that you're getting engagement. I would advise guys, it's almost, I don't want to say look for the haters or look for those hit pieces, but I'm telling you, when you get hit pieces done on you, you have made it. You are you are worthy of someone taking the time to shoot, cut, and edit a video about you. And people, like, we just had this FS1 fallout with, you know, Joy Taylor and Skip Bayless and all that good stuff, right? And Joy Taylor's show Speak is now one of the highest rated on FS1. Now, it's not going to be that for long, but I mean, and listen, Joy Taylor should not be on TV, but it is what it is, right? So I would tell guys, like, you really need to embrace the hate, because I'll tell you this, when a lot of people blow up, when people start hating on you, right? They'll talk shit about you and blah 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 blah, and you'll notice that you're steadily gaining subscribers. Embrace the hate. Listen, haters are your unpaid marketing team. And you know what? It's funny. I was actually thinking about this the other day. I was thinking to myself, you know, if I were advising someone, you know, to do like a YouTube channel, I don't know, maybe hire someone off of Fiverr and have them do hit pieces on you. Because
that's funny you said that.
You know what I mean? If it bleeds, it leads. People are more likely to watch a hit piece on you than to watch you until they actually watch the hit piece.
So I struggle to understand relevancy in certain departments, because I'm like, why are some people more relevant than other people? And they do almost the same thing, but you know what it really is? It's the hate. Yeah. So imagine, right? Your timeline's filled with people that are hating on other people. So let's say, for example, I forgot about Donovan Sharp. Yeah. But I was out of the blue, I'm on X or I'm on YouTube, and I say, Donovan Sharp ends his YouTube channel. Here's a video. I'm like, oh God. Shit.
Oh Jesus.
Donovan's back?
Actually happened to me.
Click it.
Yes.
Oh, Donovan's still here. Let me tap in. Now people that forgot about you or kind of like went away, oh, he's still here. Let me go check him out.
Yeah.